welcome back to Boa Community Voice, your safe space to talk about whatever it is that is bothering you. We are the ones that give you the listening ear to share your real life issues with us. And if we have relatable topics, we offer you, tips to help you or walk you through the issues you are sharing with us. That being said, I am your host, Elijah Precious. And on today's topic, I'll be walking you through a particular discussion that, I think all of us, especially people of young dating ages, right, has been through or are still even through or is still going through. Okay? Now, this topic is the talking stage. Is it the stage of wasting time, or it is a stage that helps you know or guide you through knowing if you want to do a particular thing with a partner you are talking with or not? Yeah, that is that stage, that awkward stage, that awkward space, undefined kind of, relationship where you guys are not yet even really dating, but then he hasn't asked you out, meaning you are still single. You've not been taken. That's the stage I'm talking about, the talking stage. So you're wondering, what is the talking stage? Why is she even here to talk about the talking stage? Listen, you will love this. And if you think this is a discussion you want to walk with me, please come along. Let's go through it together. All right? So, the talking stage is simply that getting to know you stage, right? That stage where we are doing all the calling, the texting, flirting, vibing. Some people go as far as sending pictures, like exchanging pictures and videos. I come back and tell you how my day went, but then we're not really into something serious. Yeah, there is no expectations, there is no commitment. It's just basically vibes and inshallah. Yeah, so it is not really, nobody is committed to anybody. Nobody is accountable to anybody. It is just the both of us, vibing and talking and chatting. That is what talking stage is. Okay, so I'm wanting to ask, have you not thought to yourself how long is too long to be in a talking stage? Like, I'm talking to this guy, I've been talking to this guy. How do I know it is time for us to even start a relationship? Okay, let's assume he has asked me out maybe after 1, 2, 3 weeks or 4 months of talking consecutively and actively. How do I know, okay, it is time to move it to the next step? How long is too long to be stuck in that talking stage? All right. Here are the good parts. This is what I think are the good reasons why talking stage might just be good just before you jump into a relationship. One, it's going to help you avoid that rush, that pressure of someone just came to you and you guys get talking a lot, all of that, and you're already liking this person. It could just lead you to do things you're not even prepared to do. But taking it one step at a time, that is the talking stage, could just help you avoid all those, regrets or mistakes you would think about and be like, why did you even rush into this thing? It helps you cut down the pressure, think it through before even leaping, okay? And number two, it helps build this emotional connection first. When that person knows the time I leave for work, what I do, how long I stay at work, when I'm back, I basically tell you when I'm angry, what made me angry, and who I fought at work today, who I was all cozy and chilly with today. It helps us build that emotional connection. Yeah, and three, this number two leads to number three. When you build that emotional connection, it helps you know if you guys are even compatible. So you don't just go starting what is going to end. That is the vibes and inshallah. Like, inshallah is like, however it comes out to be, it is okay. But if you connect emotionally, it helps you know if you guys are compatible. And if you are compatible, to what extent are you compatible? It helps you know if you can do this with this person. All right. It helps you even study, even if it is just texting online, and calling, not like physical meets or hangouts. It could help you, to an extent understand who you are dealing with, who this kind of person is, how he thinks, how he solves issues, how he manages anger and when he's extremely happy and all of that. Yeah, I remember someone told me some time ago, I think about 2 years ago, because the marriage is currently going to 3 years, right? Yeah. So he was like, he talked to this girl for 4 months, and then before you know it, he engaged her. I think after 3 weeks of telling himself this is the girl I want to be with. Imagine just being in talking stage for 4 months, and the next 3 weeks after he asks you out, you guys elevated your relationship, and you guys already engaged, and now married, and then they are going to their third year anniversary. That is so amazing. But do you know, I've also heard someone say, not to me though, that she's had talking stages, not one, not two, not three, not four. I mean, they just come and go like that. This happens when she didn't find, because rather she didn't find compatibility, or probably she saw something she really cannot deal with and decided to just, I think this one should go. There's no inshallah in this one. I think we should just end with the vibes. Yeah, that is it. And do you know, when we talk about the negative aspects of talking stage, this is what I think. Especially, this is kind of linked to the reasons why people get stuck in talking stage. Just like in the case of someone I know I just told you about, that kept going from one talking stage to another. No be one, no be two, no be three, no be four. I think she's even enjoying it, because I mean, why would I be stuck in just when I keep talking and talking and talking, and there is nothing to hold on to. All right. So I think, like, one, she enjoys it. This is why I think she enjoys it. Talking stage, because there is no commitment, right? You're not accountable to anybody. I could really be enjoying the perks of having an emotional connection with somebody, but then I'm still going out with other people. It means I'm still in very much contact with people I would want to be in a relationship practically with. All right. Yeah, it makes you enjoy the relationship or whatever talking stage it is you guys are doing, and then you are still enjoying every other, or still going out talking with other guys, doing things that normally if you were in a relationship you wouldn't even think to do. Yeah. And number two, the reason why you get stuck in this talking stage is when you allow yourself to be swept off your feet. Yeah, you don't even know that you guys are still in a talking stage, and you're already doing things people in a relationship should be doing. You already set breaking boundaries for this person. You on a normal day wouldn't be doing that, but because you already seen this person as a potential boyfriend or man friend or husband, you already, if normally you don't, you're not the type that, what will I use for example now? You're not the type that really like being on your phone all the time. But then you're always on your phone these days, and often not. Yeah, more than anything. You pay so much attention to your phone because you want to keep texting this person. On a normal day, you don't do that. This is what I think the negative part of talking stage, can result in. And then thirdly, if care is not taken, you might just see yourself jumping into a relationship. Yeah, talking stage can help you avoid jumping into a relationship, especially if you are getting pressures, especially from your friends or even your age group or even family, to just go into a relationship and start something serious. Sometimes, if you don't really take your time to do it the right way, you might just miss these steps, and then you are jumping into what you are not supposed to be doing. And that is it for the negative parts of talking stage. If you want to weigh the two, the positive and the negative, I feel like the positive, like they say, everything that has advantage has disadvantage. So I feel like the advantages outweighs the disadvantages, and it's a go for me. Yeah, when it is more, it is a go for me. So instead of just jumping into a relationship, let's do the talking stage, okay? But then it will not be complete without us actually knowing what to avoid, in talking stage, for us not to just end up crying and sending 10 minutes voice notes of how heartbroken you are. Okay, so these are the 10 things I recommend we do. One, ask direct questions. I mean, not like immediately, but then when you know you guys are really connected to an extent, you now talk with this person freely without even saying, "Oh, he's calling me on video. Okay, let me just go and touch up my face." No, you're already calm. You guys have gotten to know each other to an extent where you no longer get this jilts or the urge to want to make yourself look good before taking that video call. Yeah, so ask direct questions. Questions like, what do you want? What really do you want from this relationship? If it actually turns out to be a relationship, is this the person you want to do it with? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. Okay, you ask yourself these questions, answer it genuinely, honestly within you, then take it to your partner, the person you are actually in a talking stage with. Ask them questions like, what do we want if this thing really turns to be a proper relationship? What do we want out of it, right? And the next question you should be asking yourself is, am I doing this thing because I enjoy, because I want to flirt? Am I doing it because I want to flirt? Am I doing it because I really, really want to take it a step further? Am I doing it because I want to hold on to something I will look back to and I be like, yeah, I'm very happy I started this with this particular person? Or you're just doing it because you want to just keep talking to this person, you will bill him, you talk to the other person, you will bill him, and you guys just keep going like that, right? So you have to be very, very honest to yourself on what you want to hold on to if it actually turns out to be a proper relationship. And number three, you need to be very time specific. Things like my mom will always say, when whether talking stage of relationship is past 2 years and the person hasn't given you heads up, you should just shine your eye and know what next to do. Throw that direct question, right? But since we are talking about talking stage today, I wouldn't be fixing a time for you. You should know just on your own when to, or a particular time. If I am fixing for myself a talking stage that has taken max 3-4 months for me, it could be XYZ for you, it could be 6-12 months for you. Okay, just put a time, a time check for yourself. If this talking stage exceeds 3 months, I am going to walk away. I'm going to know that this person doesn't want what I want. I don't think it's going to ever be, possible for us to even start a relationship. All right. Yeah. So if you check through these 3 lists of mine and you find yourself still doubting, I think you should just rather still be in that talking stage on a floating level instead of just trying to, conclude to yourself that it is time to jump into something serious. Yeah, and that is it for today on Boa Community Voice. But then I have a question for you guys. Hold up. Have you ever been in a talking stage before? I'm very curious to know. Yeah, have you ever been in a talking stage before? And if you've been in a talking stage before, like I said in the beginning of this discussion, how long is too long for you? That is where you set the time. How do you know, okay, XYZ time and it doesn't even get to anything, I should be going? Yeah. So I'd like to hear or read from you on our YouTube channel and on our Instagram channel, right? We are very active on Instagram and Facebook and of course TikTok at Boa Community Voice. You can just type this in with the first letters on caps together, and on TikTok it is just at Boa City. I would like to read from you, okay? And do not forget, always remember that talking stage, it's not about you being wasting your time, okay? It's not its fault. Even if you ended up in heartbreak and crying and sending off 10 minutes voice notes of how broken and disappointed you were about so thing, and you thought you did something serious, I think you should just seek clarity first of all. Yeah, clarity. That direct question, ask it. Seek clarity, Put your peace of mind first. Keep the pace slow. Do not rush it up. Keep it slow. Okay? I'm sure if you take it slow, it's going to even help you avoid so many things that you shouldn't, be crying over. Please don't remember, okay, I'm not even do this one for okay, naturally, I'm not supposed to cry. You wipe your tears and then you keep going. All right? And that is it for today. Stay healthy, stay real. And whenever you need a shoulder to cry on, become comfortable while community voice. Okay, we got you guys. All right, and that is it for today. Until next time, guys, I love you. Bye.